Okay, having a look at solving a pair of simultaneous linear equations here graphically. On the right hand side we've got our two equations, and I've gone and labelled them equation 1 and equation 2. What we need to do is we need to get some information out of both of those equations in order to plot our two lines on our graph, and then we can see where the solution, if there is a solution to these equations. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through and identify the gradient and the y-intercept for each. So equation 1, we've got a gradient of 4 and a y-intercept of 1. Equation number 2, we've got a gradient of 3 and a y-intercept of -1. What we can do now is we've got enough information from both those equations to go and plot a couple of points on this graph and join those lines up. First one, a gradient of 4 and a y-intercept of 1. I'm going to start with my y-intercept, and from here I'm going to go and plot my gradient, because I know I can go across 1 and I can go up 4 places. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go the other way as well, just to plot another couple of points. I'm going to go down 4 and across 1, just for some added accuracy. Okay. Second equation, I have a gradient of 3 and a y-intercept of -1, so I'll go here for -1. Now gradient of 3 means I can go across 1 and up 1, 2, 3 places here. In reverse, I go down 3 and across 1 and I get to here. Okay. What we're going to do now, I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and we're going to join these lines up, and we're going to try and find out where they cross. Okay, we know that there is definitely a solution because our gradients are different. Had that have been the same, there'd be no solution, but that's not the case. So joining this up on graph paper for you guys is going to be a lot easier, but it's definitely important to be as accurate as you possibly can when doing this here. So that's my line going down there for equation number 1. Equation number 2, coming down on that angle there. Now for me, that solution looks like it sits right there. Okay, now that point there via inspection is -2 and -7. So what we can do with that now is we can go and substitute into our original two equations and check via substitution. So for equation 1, it was y equals 4x plus 1. Now my y value in that solution is -7, and my x value is -2. So 4 lots of -2 plus 1. 4 lots of -2 is -8, plus 1 gets us back to -7. So the important thing, remember, for these solutions is the left-hand side equals the right-hand side for both of these equations. All right, so that was equation 1. Equation 2 now is y equals 3x, take 1. And we again go and substitute in. So -7 equals 3 lots of -2, take away 1. 3 lots of -2 is -6, take away another 1, gets us to -7. So again, that left-hand side equals that right-hand side. Therefore, the solution is -2 and -7.